Hello, guys, and welcome. I think what I'd like to talk about today is I'd like to talk about depression actually, and I'd like to share something with you that's happened to me recently, and how perhaps spirit intervene. Um, as you know, or as you don't know, I was quite ill with depression over the last since December of last year, up until this year actually, till about 2 or 3 months ago, um, through work and that sort of thing, and previous to that, I mean, I've been asking for spirit for years now to get me into a position where I'm able to, um, you know, sort of help others spiritually through the work I do, either with spirit guides or whatever. And I have been thinking, oh God, I'm never going to be able to do this till I retire, etc., etc. Um, and then, as I said, all of a sudden, over the last since December of last year, I had a really, really bad time, and a really sort of awful time. And having sort of come out of that, having not been out the house for like 6 months or something like that, having looked back now, I think that in a way, I think it was also kind of Spirit's way of saying, right, okay, if you won't make a move and if you won't make a decision to improve your life, we will make you improve your life. And although it was something that was a hard decision to make, and a hard lesson to learn and to go through, I still think that it was a lesson that I had to go through, because otherwise it wouldn't have brought me to where I am now, which is, as you can see, all this stuff behind me doing these videos on different subjects, contacts with America, and that sort of thing. So I think that spirit do move in mysterious ways, and I think sometimes we don't always understand what or how they're working. Um, but I do think that they do get us to where we want to be in life eventually. I mean, it's took me 32 years to get to where I am, or 24 years, something like that. But I'm here now, so, and I plan to stay in this position. Um, and I think as long as Spirit are willing to let me stay in this position and have that position, I think that it'll be, a good source for people to listen, and hopefully we'll be able to learn a lot more from each other as well as we go forward. So it's quite a good story, really, in trust and in faith, and having faith in Spirit and having the trust in Spirit that at the time you might not think that they're there, and that you might go through things where you think, God, I'm never going to sort of get out of this, and I'm never going to experience anything like this ever, and but really, if you have like a bit of faith, and trust as well, even though, again, as I said, in the hardest thing in the world it is to have faith and trust in anything when you're at the pits of depression, and you can't see anything at all positive. But indeed, there most definitely can be a positive outcome at the end of it. So always think positive, always think, or always try and think positive, and send up your thoughts as well. And if you're of good intent, and if you're sure about where you want to be, Spirit will help you get there. Even though it could be a little bit of a kick up the backside, like it was with me, um, but Spirit will always get you where you want to be, and they'll always get you to where you need to be in life, um, at the right time when it's needed. And I think with me, it just wasn't the right time previously, but I think now is definitely the right time. Um, so they've done me a favour, really, looking back on it, although I didn't see it at the time, but looking back on it and having come through it, definitely. Alright, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So thanks a lot for listening anyway, and hopefully I'll be doing another video soon, either with myself or with me and Nancy as well. Alright then, guys, so I'll speak to you later. See you for now. Bye bye.